Hi there. The other day we had a storm of note at about 6 in the evening, which is right about the time that my little one is supposed to bath. Phyllis and I, we tried to explain that you can't bath during a lightning storm. So while him and I were sitting reading Winnie the Pooh, and the lights went out. And you could see the lightning and hear the thunder quite spectacularly without electricity around. His reactions were quite priceless. There were all the oohs and the wows, and every time the storm was very loud or very bright. Needless to say, Winnie the Pooh took a back seat during this spectacular display. And I hope that my little one will always go through storms with comfort like he had the other night. But not everyone goes through storms that are easy. Storms of life are times when we get tested right up to the rim of our resolve. Sometimes the storms of life are overbearing and seem to tip us over the edge. I've learned that each of us, each and every person goes through these storms of life. It's unavoidable. I'm blessed in that I have Phyllis and I have family around me all the time. And storms that I have to navigate seem much easier with loved ones around me. But I'm also aware that there are some storms that we are made to navigate alone. There are some storms that are meant for you and for me to face alone without people around us. But if the truth be told, we're never really alone, are we? I mean, I have Christ in me, and the storms are calmer because the Spirit is in me. But the storms are even more manageable with God and my comforter and my companion. And I want to remind each of you that you're never truly alone. God is with you even when it doesn't feel like He is with you. If you're not a believer, I want to say to you that you can turn to God in your storm, in the midst of your storm, and it's not a cop-out. Turning to God and looking for a relationship with Jesus during a storm will not make the storm go away. If it did, that would be a cop-out. Turning to Jesus while in a storm of life will ensure that you don't have to navigate that storm alone. There is the story of this little 10-year-old girl, Erin Browning. She was dying from cancer, so as a last form of enjoyment, she and her sisters and her mother danced this public dance together a few months before she passed away. This band by the name of Casting Crowns wanted to go watch this public dance because they were dancing to one of their songs. They went to this dance, they went and watched this dance, and it inspired Casting Crowns to write the song Praise You in the Storm. There's something about praising God while you are in a storm. There's something mysterious, there's something mystical that I can't explain for you and for me watching others dancing in a storm. Dancing in a storm, there's something mystical that God sees about us dancing in a storm. I don't have the words to explain it to you, but watch Erin Browning dance, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. And when we meet again, God bless.